Self-deception, the art of weaving elaborate tapestries of lies for our own internal consumption, is a human trait as old as time itself. Across cultures and throughout history, the dangers of living a lie to oneself have been recognized. Myths and legends from cultures around the world are filled with tales of deception, illuminating the timeless struggle between truth and falsehood. These stories serve as powerful allegories, offering profound insights into the nature of deception and its consequences for individuals and societies. In Norse mythology, the trickster god Loki embodies the archetype of deceit, using his cunning to manipulate both gods and mortals for his own ends. From his role in the death of Baldur to his involvement in the binding of Fenrir, Loki's deceitful actions sow chaos and discord, highlighting the destructive power of deception. Similarly, in Greek mythology, the tale of Prometheus and Epimetheus illustrates the consequences of deceptive actions. Prometheus's theft of fire from the gods and his subsequent deception of Zeus lead to dire repercussions for humanity, including the introduction of suffering and hardship. This story serves as a cautionary reminder of the dangers of seeking knowledge through deceit. In Hindu mythology, the character of Shakuni in the Mahabharata epitomizes the corrosive effects of deception. Through his manipulative schemes and deceitful tactics, Shakuni orchestrates the downfall of the Kuru dynasty, culminating in the devastating Kurukshetra War. His actions serve as a stark warning of the havoc that can be wrought by those who succumb to the allure of deceit. The story of the Garden of Eden in Judeo-Christian tradition provides another compelling example of the consequences of deception. When Eve is deceived by the serpent into eating the forbidden fruit, humanity is expelled from paradise, ushering in a world marked by sin and suffering. This myth underscores the profound impact of deception on the human condition, emphasizing the importance of discerning truth from falsehood. Across various religious traditions, teachings on truth and deception hold a central place, guiding believers in their quest for moral clarity and spiritual enlightenment. In Christianity, the Ten Commandments include the mandate, "Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor," underscoring the importance of honesty and integrity in interpersonal relationships. Jesus Christ himself emphasized the value of truth, declaring, "I am the way, the truth, and the life," John 14 verse 6. His teachings on honesty and integrity serve as a cornerstone of Christian ethics, inspiring believers to strive for authenticity in their words and actions. In Buddhism, the concept of right speech is central to the Noble Eightfold Path, which advocates for truthful communication that promotes harmony and understanding. The Buddha taught, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." This emphasis on the power of truthful speech highlights the transformative potential of honesty in fostering genuine connections with others. Judaism, with its rich ethical tradition, emphasizes the value of truth in both personal and communal life. The Talmud teaches, "The seal of the Holy One, blessed be He, is truth." This recognition of truth as a divine attribute underscores its fundamental importance in Jewish thought and practice. Exploring the intricacies of self-deception from a psychological perspective unveils the underlying mechanisms and cognitive biases that shape our perception of reality. One such bias is confirmation bias, which leads us to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs while disregarding or rationalizing contradictory evidence. This selective attention to information perpetuates self-deception by reinforcing our preconceived notions and shielding us from uncomfortable truths. Cognitive dissonance further complicates our ability to perceive reality accurately. When faced with conflicting beliefs or actions, we experience psychological discomfort and seek to resolve the discrepancy through rationalization or denial. This process of self-justification perpetuates self-deception as we distort reality to align with our desired self-image. The concept of motivated reasoning further illuminates the ways in which our desires and emotions influence our perceptions and judgments. We are more likely to accept information that supports our goals and desires while rejecting or dismissing evidence that threatens them. This tendency to engage in motivated reasoning reinforces self-deception by distorting our interpretation of reality to suit our emotional needs. Psychological experiments, such as Stanley Milgram's obedience studies and Philip Zimbardo's Stanford Prison experiment, provide compelling insights into the power of situational factors to influence behavior and perception. These studies underscore the profound impact of social pressure and authority on our willingness to deceive ourselves and others, highlighting the importance of situational context in shaping our perception of reality. Our minds are prone to a myriad of cognitive biases that shape our perception of reality, leading to deceptive thinking patterns and behaviors. Confirmation bias, for example, predisposes us to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs while ignoring or dismissing contradictory evidence. This bias reinforces our preconceived notions and shields us from challenging our assumptions, perpetuating self-deception. Anchoring bias influences our judgments by fixating on initial information or impressions, leading us to make decisions based on limited or irrelevant data. This tendency to anchor our perceptions in arbitrary reference points distorts our understanding of reality and contributes to deceptive thinking. The availability heuristic further distorts our perception of reality by overemphasizing information that is readily available in memory, leading us to overestimate the likelihood of events based on their salience or recent occurrence. This bias skews our judgments and decisions, leading to erroneous conclusions and deceptive beliefs. Overconfidence bias fosters a misplaced sense of certainty in our judgments and abilities, leading us to overestimate our knowledge and underestimate the risks involved in our decisions. This bias fuels self-deception by reinforcing our confidence in our beliefs and judgments, even in the face of contradictory evidence. Stoic philosophy offers profound insights into the nature of control and its relationship to self-deception. Stoics recognize that much of our suffering arises from our futile attempts to control external circumstances beyond our power. As Epictetus famously said, "Some things are within our power, while others are not." By clinging to the illusion of control, we deceive ourselves into believing that we can manipulate outcomes according to our desires. This attachment to control blinds us to the reality of our limited agency and fosters a sense of frustration and discontent when things do not go as planned. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, rather than fixating on external outcomes. By cultivating inner virtues such as wisdom, courage, and resilience, we can navigate life's uncertainties with grace and equanimity. The Stoic concept of the reserve clause reminds us to embrace whatever life throws our way, recognizing that external events are ultimately beyond our control. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Desire, whether for material possessions, social status, or personal fulfillment, often drives us to deceive ourselves. Our cravings create illusions of happiness and fulfillment, leading us to pursue fleeting pleasures at the expense of deeper fulfillment. Buddhist teachings emphasize the role of desire in perpetuating suffering, with the concept of tanha highlighting the insatiable nature of craving. The pursuit of desires blinds us to reality, distorting our perceptions and leading us to deceive ourselves about what will truly bring lasting satisfaction. Psychological research corroborates this insight, revealing how our desires shape our perceptions and judgments. The hedonic treadmill phenomenon illustrates how our pursuit of pleasure leads to a constant cycle of craving and dissatisfaction,